the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Bush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Udo. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's lost. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
The Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 10. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Back to the ground with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Barnes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover.
All good there, brother. You trying to ID that, Mike? I get you. I get you. I get you.
So obviously no need to panic, but I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the Mountaineers.
No, you good. You good.
With second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
Well, you know the offense is going to come out trying to get this guy the football, right? He's their best receiver. He's their best receiving target. Great job on defense knocking that one away.
Yeah, funny enough, we were at 12 minutes, but there was a few that were like, well, this is way too damn long, so we dropped it down to the 11. We're a realism league through and through.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes a connection. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third
honestly,
down.
I've been strafing for years now, and I feel like it's a little bit more natural. You just hold that L2 and kind of just move around the field, and you just stick to your zone. But you can also travel outside of your zone as long as it's the zone next to you. Like, there's no reason why a guy on a mid-read is going to go onto a hard flat or anything like that. Or like a deep zone, but like he can go to like a vert, a seam like yellow. He can also go out to like a purple if he has a man that goes out there and there's nobody in the middle. You just have to stick to strafing. However,
the Mountaineers are on the move.
Oh no, of course, and typically I also like to use the D-line also, just because, you know, sometimes I've done along the same thinking, you know. I will give you some piece of advice though. If you do go to coverage, if you see an underneath route, you could attack that underneath route. But the thing is, say you have a running back that goes on an out route and you're a mid-read, and you completely you commit to that underneath route, that running back on that out, you then can't. You got it. There you go. There you go. It's it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yep, exactly. So you bail for that underneath route, you know, on somebody that's throwing that underneath, you leave that middle wide open.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
You are on Xbox?
The 20, the 10, touchdown Sun Devils. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter.
How you liking the experience? I've been thinking about getting a Series S or even a Series X for a while now.
Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Nice. That's true.
His drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down.
that's a good line.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Not good.
They know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, I'm not that much better. I'm 3 and 4 for a reason.
Using his legs, it's White. He's past the 30.
This is a part of the reason.
explosive run by this ball carrier.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and
I actually manage a restaurant in Austin, Texas. Yeah, a lot of times I'm closing, so I'll be up past midnight, 1, 2 in the morning.
Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes
nice.
Fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Jeez.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I love the discipline.
It's all good.
Right there.
Yeah, you can go for it here. This right here would be considered the 4th and 3 pass. If you ever need it, you could just always hit that exclamation point 4th dash down. Yeah, just in the now you could just do exclamation point 4th and it'll throw it up there for you.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. He'll try to
of course.
The first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And that's a live ball. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
We're doing here.
Down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, you had the first down. You had it in your grasp. All you got to do is take care of the football, secure the football. You're trying to do everything you can to reach for it, scratch for it, claw for it, and then secure it. Don't lose it. Don't put it on the ground. Bad job by the offense securing the football.
Let's see what
that's all good. That's good.
Up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Moss. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play.
Of course.
See if it stands. Just an
I throw it about
call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Oh, really?
He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Those dang sweats, man.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays.
Dang, that's actually really nice.
So much electricity now with these guys.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really
sometimes
nice job closing the window.
Incredibly long hours. Like, I'm paid well for what I do, but at the end of the day, would I like to have normal hours? Yeah, of course. Would I like not to be regularly up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning? Yeah, of course. But I've been in the service industry for maybe, I want to say, 6, 7, 8 years now. So You know, it's I've been a bartender. I actually very recently got into this restaurant. I was managing a bar before this, but those hours were long. But I enjoyed that one a whole lot more.
Back to pass, it's Levin.
Yeah, of course. Ah, damn it.
They make the stop, but the sweep throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you.
Still season tickets, though. That's still awesome.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Nearly midfield, especially since you're up there, you're able to see a whole lot more.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway.
So the line of thinking is that unfortunately EA does not know how to code things. So it's really just a lot of time to eliminate a lot of the cheese that you see in using base defenses. Because sometimes they just align weird. You get an insta blitz, insta sack, whatever have you. But really, in these situations where we're down in the red zone, those rules go out the window. You don't have to match in the red zone. You can just do whatever type of defense you think would be effective.
But they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now.
No, of course.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead.
No, of course. You learn what plays work. You can try some new things, see if it works. You know, switch things up a little bit.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
There you go. Hell yeah. That momentum shift happens. It's always something weird, you know.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball.
The fact that my quarterback has my longest run is ridiculous.
Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's White.
Damn.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll get rid of it. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
This quarterback is living dangerously. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision making.
No, you good. I imagine that my sound is coming through your TV anyway, so it's all good.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how...
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. No Cam Scatterby this season, guys. He was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, they got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's complete to the right. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them.
I got kicked there. I pressed the wrong button.
You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Sun Devils. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Got a man, it's White. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting in the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to them, let them break tackles, let them make plays. Easy decision.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Let's take a second about Arizona State. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time four-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class and this next cycle.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Tyson. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's got to be a sense of...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Green 25.
Wants to go up top on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That middle linebacker just wanted it more, man. He came right up the middle. He was able to beat across the offensive lineman's face and work his way to the QB.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Got him downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You got to be so careful as a QB when you're throwing outside. It's got to be on time. That one a little bit late, and the defender caught it out of bounds. That should have been another interception. This QB's already thrown a couple.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. They go to the wide receiver screen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. That penalty cost them a third
That's
down
what I get.
conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They're in uncharted territory here. Finally in the red zone. It took the whole first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Keeps it on the draw. Got some room in under the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To throw, it's Levin. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It is good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Got room at the 35. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The Mountaineers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On his way back from the 20. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Udo. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Going to the running game. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this second and short. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Sun Devils are marching down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
And the Sun Devils are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Levin. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
That's a nasty play. That big screen vertical, that got me good.
Pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Running the red zone. It's White. Powers through. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And now a big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Trying to bully their way in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
I'll be honest, I'm very surprised because my goal line defense is typically awful.
Got all the way down here near the goal line, but now bowing their necks up. Big stop on 3rd down, forcing a 4th
Nah,
down.
I think it fits right there. I'm getting those jumps.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
No, I don't think so at all.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Are you allowed to what? There is true clock. Typically the one that's in the lead would ask, but you know. Oh no! I would love to play it out also. Oh, I threw that.
Just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone.
They're used to it.
Safety, baby.
He'll field the punt.
Hey, that's all right. Heck yeah.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted
that's a weird.
And it's just been
That's a weird low thing right there.
In this offense, guys. They have never
Yeah.
been able to get
No. That was weird animation.
the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they turn it into a defensive score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They're ready.
Yeah, we have a trade committee.
This crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton.
A little bit. Neon's form of evaluation though is a little awkward, so we kind of base it off of So we base it off of real life, and then based off of the league office's opinions as well. Yeah, of course.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gonna run it. It's White. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
No, that's over the course of an entire season.
Credit too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got
For real, the tight end just gave up on everything. He's like, man.
I think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
I don't really understand it, I'm going to be honest.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
Fun enough, the Arizona State Sun Devils, I actually went to Arizona State for a small period of my life.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often.
Oh, Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
Yeah, I love that, man.
The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that.
Oh, I lost out on all of the top recruits for the offensive line. I lost out on all of them.
And get the ball back.
Yeah, no, my O-line is terrible.
here.
It is by far the
Knocked
biggest
down in the
weakness
backfield,
on
and
this
that'll bring up the
Arizona
first
State
down.
team.
It's been a struggle for
Typically,
the run game for
typically
this
in leagues,
offense, man.
I'll
This is something
immediately
they
go
hang their
after
hat on. You
like
saw last
offensive
week, you
line
saw the
talent,
highlights, and
but
just give it to the running back. Let him do
there's
his
just
thing.
nobody
They
interested.
haven't been able to
Nobody
get it
interested
going.
in this
I don't
first
know
season.
what's
And with
going
me
on,
not going
but
to
they
the college
gotta
football
find a
playoffs,
way to
it's
get their
not going to get much
talented
better.
guy some space so he can make some plays.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Green?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So when that green circle is by them, that means that's a player that's recommended to you, because you're on their like top 10 list. If they're like a top 10 in their top 10, top 8, whatever have you. If they have a lock on them, that means they're not interested in you. And if they have the target on them, that's the one that's on your list that you're actually actively targeting. No, that's a great question, because I mean, at the end of the day, you know, a lot of times when you see that, yeah.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, you know, you'd be putting up numbers on me. Oh my God.
Turning it on. With that, he's got 100.
It's funny, though. This team is terrible in the trenches. The D-line leaves some to be desired unless I'm using them. The O-line leaves something to be desired. Like, it's funny.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
At the 45 on his way. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
And I tell you what, I know it's
also on defense, the moment the ball is thrown, you can run whatever with a defensive player. So say, like in that instance, like the moment the ball is in the air, I could have sprinted back to like go and grab it.
First wide receiver trying to make a catch.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, we have a certain brand of football that we like to play in this league, so.
Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the fourth quarter.
No, it's like tiny font in like the bottom left. Like it's basically not visible.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. And no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
For real, you might as well hang on to the ball, man.
Football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time.
Yeah, no, that was correct. That was correct.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been
Heck yeah.
and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense.
And it's blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hamilton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Hey.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that was just 20 feet in the air. Like,
losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
Trying to pound their way in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Had it in his hands for the score.
Oh, Lordy.
Fall to the turf, it'll be third down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains.
Sparky formation, thank you very much. We don't associate with that Wildcat nonsense.
Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Brown. He's He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
The offensive line, nobody even moved.
Accepts it, they will take the
I didn't even hike it. I literally just changed the play.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard.
What?
It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Coming out with it, it's Hamilton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
I'm dead.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in.
No, that was the right call right there. My team played the pitch all the way through.
The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He almost had it. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from. You try to.
Oh my God!
Big man has it.
What a pick!
He's run out of bounds, but
what
he's
a
got
pick!
Enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, and how cool is that? I mean, 4th down.
You got the funny thing is you got me on what I thought was a block. Literally, my player just completely whipped.
Works. Nice job by the special teams.
Oh, whoa! Oh, that's my bad. No, that's me. Sorry.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And the ball slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball.
That was a big hit.
Quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle.
Those, yes, but man, I'd be whiffing a whole lot more than anything. Oh my God.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Touch pass on the run.
I'm not trying to score. I'm just trying to get enough space to where I could do this.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
I mean, typically that would be, but.
And they take a knee on 4th down, having inflicted enough.
No, I got you. If you want practice with 30-second, I got you. I let it fly. Typically, though, yes, you don't want to be doing this.
And everyone on the same page here. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. And
I mean, I share a voice, so they'll hear me say that this one time we'll let it fly. So, they'll be all right. No. I'm also the commissioner of the league, so you're chilling.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work.
Hey, that's all right, man. We all start somewhere. You know, we all gotta have our start in the league somewhere.
Because this one's over, Jesse. Now we got to start progressing for next week for the.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled.
Oh no, I was gonna nail it, brother. Yeah. Hey, good game, brother. As far as rules wise, I think it did pretty well.
Really needed it the most, Palmer. They throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm too of just
no, that's all right. That's all right. You know, my thing is always with quick snaps. You know, sometimes people's brains are a lot faster. You know, but it was good playing with you, brother. You have a good one, okay?
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the